Brosplay!
You got a mighty pretty chest there.
Oh, thank you. Don't look at my
A
chest.
shiny chest.
Am I still stuck with this fucking short sword? I never fucking changed it. You goofball! It's
Wait,
okay.
do we have better swords?
No, I need to get a long sword. It's a lot better. Look at this guy. Oh.
Still human, are you?
Well, that's
Of
an
course.
odd question to ask.
Could you help me?
Fuck, I guess I might as well. There's nothing else to do up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, dude, can we just bust it? Oh, whoa!
Look at that!
Oh, that's a key we got a long time ago.
That's the mystery key.
He looks like he's wearing really royal armor.
Look at this gold-plated fuck.
Yes. Sincerely.
Oh, the voice acting is so good in this. As I skip
He
it.
sounds kind of fucked though.
Well, he's been locked away again in his armor. Fucking guys, man.
He talked about a reward, but he didn't give us a reward.
No, he said it'll be waiting for you.
What the fuck does that mean?
Back at the, I think either back at the Firelink Shrine or somewhere else.
Humanity ahead.
I fucking love this. I don't think they continue doing this in the other games. There's a fucking dude in a barrel.
Yeah, he's.
And then he
not-
goes, oh no!
God. Oh god.
And he's got a humanity.
Well, that was nice.
You know how fucking excited I would be if I found an illusory wall?
I was gonna say, are they in this game?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually found more in this game than any other game because I didn't know how to activate them in the other ones. I thought A was the button. You have to hit them or roll through them.
And do they just disappear, or they just shows you can walk through?
No,
it?
they fizzled out and then they never come back.
Once they've fizzled, they're gone.
Gone for good. I would be super excited if I found that. And this, it's kind of hard to see without context. Did I grab binoculars? I can't remember
Binoculars?
what game it is. I
Doesn't
think it's
this
the
seem
third
like a
one.
pretty ancient game to have binoculars?
Yeah, the third game has binoculars.
One thing I really like is when they
But
set
were there before.
something like Star Wars, which is set in the past, even though it's
Yeah.
futuristic technology.
I love that.
And then someone came up with a really interesting suggestion. What if Game of Thrones is set in the future?
Whoa! On top of the barrier grounds
Well,
of humanity.
It really wouldn't make any sense because they're in a binary star system, so it's not our planet either way.
Yeah, an impossibility, is it not? Or an extremely unlikely.
Well, who knows, man? Another star comes fucking crashing into us. Because we're gonna be around for some 5 billion years, and in 2 billion years, the Andromeda Galaxy is gonna collide with us. So who knows? Game of Thrones
exciting.
could be set in the future.
I'm super excited about it. I wish I knew the name of the guy who was the main character in Andromeda.
Andromeda?
Yeah.
Is that an old show?
Yes.
Is that like Stargate?
Did you see that
Or
guy? He was moving.
Your guy?
No, there was the fucking dead dude was moving.
That's what they do. They're undead.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. No. I love this dual elevator system. This is fucking neat.
It's smart. And I also love that there's no levers. And there's no like activating. You just walk onto it.
Yeah. There
There's a little
are
pad in the middle, right?
many levers though in this game, so don't get used to it.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Or was that a Konami joke?
I don't know. It was both.
Okay. Konami is hit the lever.
Yeah, because I'm more of an Yzma person. I'm
I do enjoy a little Yzma.
If I must, I do some Yzma.
Although Kronk is one of my favorite voice actors. I believe he's played by David Warburton.
Patrick Warburton.
Patrick Warburton.
And yes, he is definitely played by Patrick Warburton, and that's part of why I love him. Can you make that little jump?
Oh, I don't think I've been up here, have I?
Up there? No.
Did I just do this whole thing nonchalantly
Yep.
and not make any reference to it? Eventually, we're gonna go back up. See the way that
Nest
that
is?
nest is. Eventually, we're
Why
gonna
not
do
now?
that. I'm not. Oh! I'm not quite ready.
It's actually amazing the depth and direction you can go in this game. Or does that bring us back to what place we've been? That whole...
It does, but there's more. I probably shouldn't have even mentioned it.
I should not have mentioned anything.
I shouldn't have said that.
I definitely should not have said that.
You didn't hear me say that.
Do you know what Hagrid's role is at Hogwarts?
He's the groundskeeper.
Sort of. He is the keeper of keys and grounds. Something like
Keys
that.
and grounds. He does a pretty shitty job, doesn't he? Because he doesn't really keep the grounds or the keys very well.
Yeah, I don't think there's many keys in a place where you can magically unlock locks.
Those are interesting statements. I'm putting up my strength because with strength you can break things. Where's that fucking guy? He said he was gonna be back here. There's one guy that you save who does nothing for you, and it's really frustrating.
That's how the real world works, man.
Trying to teach you how the real world
So,
works.
sometimes you do shit and people are just not very thankful.
Firebombs are surprisingly effective.
Are they mostly used for bosses, I guess? Or just big enemies?
Maybe. Oh, I remember where I'm supposed to go now. Fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. This fucking fat fuck.
Whoa, he is pretty girthy.
I
That is a
think we are not-
terrible haircut.
It
I am
is.
Prince of Thurland.
This is Petrus.
Business with us. If not,
He reminds me a
But
lot.
look how wide his hips are. The man of childbearing hips.
Dude, that is just light-haired assassin from No Country for Old Men.
Yes, it absolutely is. It looks just like him.
Fuck, I wish I could come up with a fucking line from that movie.
Oh,
Pick a. What does he say? Because he flips the coin, but what does he say? He's like, oh, call it.
yeah.
I won't call it. Call it. I love that final scene where he's like, she just refuses to call it. Call it.
That's such a terrifying but gripping movie.
That movie is a. Do you watch Cinefix?
We should probably clarify. Or no, you said No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
Cinefix. Is that a... Oh, it's a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
They do art of the scene or art of the something. It's awesome, and they always break down famous scenes and like the Mission Impossible, or the original Mission Impossible one where he's hanging.
Oh, yeah. That super tense scene where, like, the temperature can't rise. He can't
Yeah.
touch the floor. He can't make any noise.
Fuck.
That's probably the pinnacle and best example of how to do a setup for and execution of a heist scene.
Mm-hmm.
It
That
was
was
just
very
so
well done, yeah.
interesting, so gripping, and Ving Rhames, goddammit.
Big Rames is in that. Yes, he's everywhere, and does everything. But they have the art of the scene about. Ooh, fuck.
Yeah,
that's a
you really
weird
fucking
noise.
clobbered that pew.
Pew pew. I had a friend in high school who had a World of Warcraft priest character named Pubes, and he spelled it like pew from a church, and I thought that was a joke, and he didn't even recognize it.
No? He
Nope.
just spelt it real
He
weird?
just happened to spell pubes like that.
That's so funny.
That was like the time that I showed Dane a meme that had it said Bing, and it was the search engine,
Yeah.
and then it had Chandler Bing on it, and he was just laughing, and I said, "What's the joke, Dane?" And he's like, "I don't know the joke. It's Chandler Bing." It's like it doesn't need to be a joke. Sometimes people will find it
Yeah,
funny.
if it's funny for you, who gives a shit?
But the point of what I was I keep trying to go back to my fucking point here, is that they have an Art of the Scene episode about No Country for Old Men, and cutting short and holding long. Yeah, I think that's what they called it. It's two really effective but simple things to do that can also be done very poorly.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
So cutting short is when you cut the scene so that it implies something.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, but the implication is done only in not showing it to you. Inception has one of the most famous shortcuts where they cut it as the
top spins?
The top appears to be wobbling. That's a perfect example of cutting short, because by making it stay or making it fall over, it would have a significantly lesser impact than by making it slightly wobble and then cut short.
They want to make you think.
They want people to think like, what fucking happened to that top?
Well, I actually watched a movie that did a really good job of that recently. It's called All Good Things. And this is an example movie of why I'm always confused why people think Ryan Gosling is this like rom-com actor. He was in The Notebook, but then he did Drive, which is actually a really dark, gritty movie.
Yeah.
And then he did this movie called All Good Things, where he plays an actual person. His name David something, who is believed to have killed his wife, who has been a missing person for like 20 years.
Oh shit.
And the entire movie was done with cutting short and holding long.
Oh.
So there was these long, weird, awkward scenes where it was basically you staring at him, but obviously you're not there. But then there would just be moments where the scene would just cut and it felt really uncomfortable because you had no idea what happened. Even in simple scenes, like it would just leave a party scene earlier than you'd expect it should.
Oh shit.
It just brought this feeling of uneasiness that kind of added to the overall movie.
That's really neat. I don't know why this dragon came back.
I was gonna say, he left, didn't he?
Yeah, he comes back every time you try, but I didn't think he would come back. He's never come back from this side.
Well, he's here now.
Okay, peace, bro. Woo! Woo!
Oh, you almost
So,
made it. You need a tackle.
I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to figure out you're supposed to go this way, but this is where you're supposed to go.
Where'd our souls go?
Oh, that's a good point.
But yeah, where does
I also had a humanity.
they kind of spawn in strange places? The souls?
Yeah, I think it's a way to avoid you actually losing them.
Oh, like
If
if
it
yeah.
was too specific, it might actually disappear.
Yeah, I know Diablo actually had some problems with that original. Jesus, yeah, I don't know why you're supposed to know that.
Dexter, this is not your show. You and I will do a show later.
A Dexter the Cat
Where
episode.
surprisingly, he talks more than me. Just Dexter, come on, man.
Okay, I hear that now. Our producer is being a little overzealous.
Holy shit! It's a commentary.
I think he might have some problem with the language we're using.
Yeah,
We're putting down the felines, and he's not okay with that.
He's a black cat. He's got an issue with our white racist overtones.
I see. He wants us to check our privilege at the door.
Yes, check your privilege at the door, motherfucker.
If you bring that shit in here.
Motherfucking door. Recognize this?
Not really.
This is the place that we shamed the online version of this game.
Okay, no, I definitely remember it now.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's see if someone can invade our bumhole again.
Dexter, god damn it, you motherfucker.
We will find a new producer if we need to.
That's not true. Don't even.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
Do you want to go and like I don't know how to
Just beat the
appease
shit
him.
out of him.
Well, no. That's not really quite. I guess we'll say. Oh, that's funny. Derek as a non-cat person. It's always funny when people come over and they don't know how to hold cats, like how to treat them. Like, is this a delicate creature? I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. But your way of silencing him was moving him from the door.
I just figured if I distracted him with something else. I just moved him to the middle of the carpet. Nice kick.
Thank you.
I just moved him to the middle of the carpet. I figured the pattern would distract him.
It does. He loves that fucking carpet.
Good. Then I found success. How are you supposed to pick up a cat? Speaking of treating animals.
You can next time on Brosplay.
How to pick up a cat.
How to pick up a cat.